Man. So why am I not at the Olympics right now? Just like everybody else, is because I ain't run fast enough. I was 0.37 seconds away. It's like a blink of an eye, just like that. It was hard, not because I wasn't capable of qualifying, but I just ain't had no luck this year. So I hadn't ran track since 2022. My first time back on the track was April of 2024. And I got 6 weeks of training in. That's a total of 13 workouts, 14 hurdles ran in practice total. And I was still 0.37 seconds away. To understand the whole scope of the story, I think we got to go back to 2022.
Semi-final, like it was a final. And Metivier is from Canada, so he was running through the six with his woes all the way to the final.
2022 was a good year, man. I came second at the NCAA championships.
Metivier also running very, very well. Passed by Metivier, and it is Burrell.
A nice little contract waiting for me. I qualified for the World Championships.
Where are you from, Mauricio? Toronto, Canada. Toronto?
Man, I was having the time of my life. Everything was going great. I go to the Canadian trials.
Comes Metivier.
And there's some freak accident. I put my hamstring in the heats.
Ooh, and Metivier grabbing his leg there. And
I had missed the World Championships, but I got my hamstring right enough to go to the Commonwealth Games. I pulled some scar tissue in the heats, and I still made the final. And then in the final, the fall started.
Oh, that is a huge shame.
Man. I go back to my alma mater of Texas Tech in 2022 to train. And I'm angry, dog. I'm so angry because I felt like I didn't have a contract. I missed the World Championship finals. Everything I was ready for didn't happen. So I'm making sure that I'll be able to get it this next year. Training was going so well, but I had to go back home to Toronto in December of 2022 because my student visa had ran out. I had to go back to Toronto, wait a period of time before I could re-enter the United States and apply for my P1 visa. And that's where everything get tricky. I had broken my foot 3 times before, so my foot always hurts. You never really know how bad your foot is. I'm feeling more pain than usual in around February, so we go get an MRI to check it out. I didn't think it was nothing too crazy. I was running on it, we were running fast, and MRI come back, got another fracture in my foot, 4th one. I'm talking to the doctors with Athletics Canada, and they saying I gotta come back home from surgery, but I can't because I'm waiting for my P1 visa to process. If I leave, there's a good chance I'll never be able to get back into the United States, and we're gonna lose like the $10,000 that I paid to process it, so. We had to expedite the visa to get home to get the surgery. The government's telling us that it's gonna be 2.5 months for it to process. It doesn't process for 7 months. So I'm stuck in Texas with a broken foot. I can't get surgery. I'm just stuck. Visa processes, I get home on October 4th. The next day, 2 days later, I find out I get kicked off the national team. I'm booted. They're gonna help me with the surgery, help me do with the surgeons and stuff like that, but after that, we're done. Thankfully, cooler heads prevailed and I got reinstated. So I go see the surgeon. I walk into his office and he says, "I'm not gonna operate on your foot." I said, "Why?" He said, "It's still cracked a little bit, but I had to crack all the way through the bone, and the foot's only affected maybe like 5%. You're better off trying to get it healed." Athletics Canada sends me to another surgeon who does a less invasive surgery. And even he asks, what kind of foot pain are you feeling? I said, nothing too crazy. I said, I just want to compete. I want to get back for the Olympics. If I get the surgery, the Olympics are done. I want to at least try. My thinking was, I'm gonna need the surgery one day, just not today, not this year. So I talked with the docs at AC, and they give me the option, basically saying, you understand the risks that you're inheriting by running on this broken foot. I said, I don't care. I'm gonna get back, I'm gonna be fine. I can't go back to Texas. I called my guy Kurt Downs. I'm like, Kurt, I'm lost right now, I don't know what to do. And he tell me just like, look, I've been waiting for you to come back and let me coach you for a while now. And he said, let's go. So I hopped in the car, drove down to Windsor, got a room in a house with like 8 other people, and we got to work. So we started the process of getting ready for the Olympics in January of 2024. And it wasn't going well. So from January to March, I couldn't run more than like 30 meters at a time without something going wrong. It was really frustrating. I go to the weight room, I can't lift that much. I'm on the track, I can't run that much. So we just on the bike, in the pool, weight room, circuits, bike, pool, weight room, circuits, that's all we doing. In April, we get another scan on the foot. And the doc tells me, your foot's healed, like the bone is healed. I called Kurt like right away. I said, let's go to work. I'm not playing around no more. Let's get back into it. So from April to the middle of May, we got a good block of training. We got a good 6 weeks in. The workouts were crazy. Kurt was putting me through hell, and it was working out though. And then on May 10th, we're doing our first hurdle practice out of blocks. I go over a hurdle funny, and my hamstring is just like irritated, agitated. And it was all downhill from there. So it turned out I had hamstring tendinopathy, so he's sending me to doctors in Indiana. I go see Dr. Brian Moore. I go see Dr. Ryan Williams in Hamilton. Dr. Ryan says that to heal this thing, if we get a PRP shot, that'll take 6 weeks to recover, and I'll miss the qualification window for the Olympics. So he say, we can do hyaluronic acid shots every few weeks just to give you a chance. I say, no problem. That shit hurt. From April to June, I hadn't trained in about a month. The agent calls me, said, we got a race for you in Edmonton. No problem, I'm going. Am I ready? Hell no, but I'm gonna find a way. In the warm-ups, my hamstring is grabbing on me like crazy. But I'm thinking, I'm already here. Like, it's money on the line, I'm not gonna not run. Gun goes off, I can't even 13 step. I feel like my hamstring's like this close to grabbing on me. I'm in so much pain, so I'm 14 stepping just like at the back of the pack. I don't know how, but I kept in touch with the field, and I just slid on them in the last 150. Crossed the line, 49.07 in the first race back since 2022. Off, no training, and my hamstring was on fire. I'm thinking I'm going to the Olympics. Take the next 3 weeks, we get ready for the Canadian trials. Nationals, the only thing that matters is getting the standard. I know I'm faster than everybody. Making the team by winning isn't a problem. I still need the standard. I don't have enough races throughout the year to meet the rankings quota either. Standard or bust. My hamstring's not healthy at nationals, mind you. I still can't 13 step. I can't run the race I want. But I made it happen before. Why can't I make it happen again? So I run the heats at nationals. It's cold, raining. I ran slow. I never ran that slow before. We ran the heats at 5:30 p.m. on Saturday and had the finals at 11:30 a.m. on Sunday. I haven't ran 2 days in a row since 2022, mind you. It just felt like it was setting up an amazing story for the final. The crowd's into it. I'm feeling like myself again. There's no way I'm not getting this standard. I run my ass off, 4.2 wins on the backstretch in my face, but I'm flying, or so I think. Across the line, the thing said 50.1, dog. I was heartbroken. I feel like a failure, you know? I feel like I let my coaches down, especially Kurt. He sacrificed so much for me to get to where I was that year. Like, I just couldn't believe it. I felt so shit. You don't consider the circumstances of your situation while it's happening because you focused on the goal. But looking back on it, my first race since 2022, running 49.07, and then just having shit luck at the national championships on a bad hamstring too. We were this close, this fucking close. My time is coming, and for the people that's the best in the world right now, their time is coming too. So when the day comes that I am healthy, it's murder for the rest of the world. My story isn't ending, it's just the end of a chapter. And I feel like the next one's gonna be pretty smooth.
Come on, I never would have made it without you.